Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. Hope you guys are doing well today. We are back in Albion. I've been testing a new build out that I've found pretty damn fun. So I'm hopefully going to get into this arena, going to show off what the build's capable of, and then we're going to talk a bit more through it. So I'm running Cleric Cowl just for the defensive. I have been running Druid Robe if needed. Assassin Jacket just because it's the most amount of damage I can get. And Assassin Boots as well. So effectively I'm running Life Curse, and as you can see, basically what I'm doing is putting Grudge on one target, putting Life Curse on another, and split pressuring, and it does so much. It's actually crazy what it's able to do. It does kind of get countered a little bit by Purge, you have to be wary of it. But realistically, I've not had too many issues with it. Again, we don't see too many Purges in Arena anyway. But, like, the damage you do, you're just basically a full support build. We're actually getting blown up by them at the moment, but we haven't really got a good target. Now, this works well with a tank and a glaive. This is the comp I've actually been playing in a couple of Hellgates. I ran me, tank, glaive, frost, healer, and I've been having some great success with it. I'm actually quite surprised by how well it's been doing. And basically, you put the Life Curse on one, which does a lot of damage on a 22-second cooldown. The Grudge on another person, preferably a glaive or a bow, with an 11-second cooldown. It's just crazy. You can keep this up nearly over 50% of the time. It's absolutely mental what you can actually do with it. And effectively, you just keep doing the same thing over and over again. And you just spread this pressure out. So again, I'm going to stick Life Curse on this dude, and look at the damage it does. It hits so hard. And we actually got the kill then. Like, it does so much damage, it's really underestimated. Life Curse in general, great for ZVZs and stuff like that as well. But yeah, I've been playing this build, and actually compared to its like demonic counterpart, I would have to say it's actually pretty damn strong. I've been having great fun with it. It's been pretty damn successful. I'm probably going to die because OP Spirit Hunter. But yeah, like, I'm playing like a Muppet. But you can see the point of the build effectively. The Forge Hammers works there as well. I put Life Curse on him. It allows him to be a little bit safer as well, obviously reducing the attack power. The massive amounts of damage it actually does is crazy. If you can coordinate this right, I actually think this is potentially stronger than the like Grudge Glaive combo we're seeing at the moment. Still does the Grudge Glaive combo, but now you're adding something else that you can only really purge one of them. And that's the important part, is that realistically you're only ever going to get to purge one of these. So obviously Purge does counter a little bit, but actually it's not big enough to really worry about it. But again, like, so obviously we don't have the best targets here, and none of us are on comms or anything like that, but we're still using the Grudge Glaive combo on a ridiculously lower cooldown. So as you can see, we're back on him again with it, and it's not even run off yet, it's just run out, and I've got 70% of it back. He's going to go down here, hopefully. He is, but I don't know what the bow is doing. And again, we just keep doing the same thing over and over, and I genuinely think this has a potential to come into like Hellgate meta. Don't know if it would ever get to GVGs, but actually it's amazing for pushing up chokes and things like that on a tank. I genuinely think this has the potential to be a crazy strong spec. I use leather, so I'm tanky as well. The reason I do that is because effectively, why not? You can use things like a Druid Cowl on your helmet and things like that then as well. Just saying, obviously I got the both combo onto the Forge Hammers then. The amount of pressure he was putting out is actually insane. Obviously people know what the Grudge Glaive combo is capable of doing. You add a Life Curse on someone else with that, and it's just so much pressure that teams just have to deal with. I actually ran this with a tank running Druid Sandals, and again, that was even stronger again. So again, Life Curse going out onto him, and it doesn't tick for loads, but even if he's just hitting people a couple of times, it ticks for more than Great Curse would, than Demonic would, and the fact that it's obviously still reducing their damage in like a coordination with that. And the other thing that people really do underestimate, still does a lot of damage. We didn't do like a tiny amount of damage there at all. Grudge back out, and again we're just going to get straight back out there with doing as much damage as we can. I got hooked then, that was a great hook. So I'm probably going to go down here, but again we can see what the combos are about. It does so much damage, and you have to compare this to what you're actually losing. So we're losing the demonic or the great curse, which is healing reduction. However, this probably gives more AoE pressure than you would get from healing reduction anyway. It makes your frontliner safer. It potentially gives you more utility with things like a Fiend Cowl or a Druid Cowl being able to be used on your curse because you've got the leather jacket as a defensive. He can run Poison Potion, which if you get a target low, Poison Potion is going to be there just to finish things off. So many different options to run with it, and you basically become like a support. I was actually playing this like an arcane. Now, I'm not playing this to do damage myself, I'm actually playing this as a pure support, and he's really working. So again, we've got the Forge Hammers here going in really ham. He gets flung out, but I'm going to do that, and as soon as he actually decides to hit someone, which for some reason he's not right now, like still running at someone, he still does like 30% of their health, and again, we're still doing enough damage to be competitive. So that's him dead, and again, like I've got another grudge going off onto the Forge Hammers. And this guy's just going to melt, and again got another life curse. So just to watch how quickly this healer melts. Obviously if this was a caster he'd be doing less damage, and that accounts for everyone it hits. I can't say enough about this build. It's very, very underrated for what it actually is. Like giving more grudges. Grudges are so strong at the moment that having the lesser cooldown on them is crazy, and it seems like it's only 4 seconds, it's not even worth it. It really is. Another thing that I've been doing with this is actually putting life curse onto my healer, and that is crazy because you just they can't touch your healer. That in itself is pretty crazy. So yeah, I'm not going to go on about it too much. ZVZs, if that's your thing, just having this is crazy anyway. You change the grudge for armor pierce because you want them increased pierces. But yeah, like you just basically do the same thing. The life curse is on cooldown, and you're going to blow things up. Now this is a completely like pug team, so I'm not expecting to do great. But again, you can see the basis of the build. We're still getting lots of kills, lots of assists. If I had to guess, I would say on kill targets that I'm going for as well. If I use a poison pot, I'm probably still doing 60 to 70% of their health. But other than that, you use Grudge and you use Enfeeble Blades, and you're going to be doing so much as well. So guys, I've said it before and I'll say it again, don't be a meta whore. Realise that there is more to this game than the one meta people tell you can play. And realise that actually if you risk the meta and you change things, you could get something like this that has actually been doing really well for me over the last couple of days. So guys, I hope you do give this a go. Very, very fun. AFK Arena Mates, not so fun. But yeah, so hope you give this a go. It is really fun. If you guys want to know any more about the build, please let me know. But apart from that, thank you for watching, and catch you in a bit, guys. Goodbye.